Hey, what's up guys? This is Whitey. In this SIG tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to do the multicolored text and different ways on how you can do it, or not really different ways, but like writing wise. So obviously you go in, you pretty much make your SIG. When you're going and doing it, obviously you want to go up and get the white so you can line up the one layer that you want to do. Like for say if you want to do like I'm going to be writing high, so say you want to do the H red and the I don't know, like blue or something like that, then the one or the H has to be, or one of the two, either or, I don't care if it's cricket or not, has to be not on the same, what's it called, on the same width. So the best way to do this is you just have it point to on the coordinates out. So you just line it up. Good enough. So as you can see, this one's out a little bit farther, right there and right there. Alright, so I'm going to be reading this off of something because there is just a lot to do, and so I don't forget anything. And okay, so first thing you're going to want to do is go ahead, make your SIG. Obviously, just did that. Now you're going to want to end it, or save it, obviously. Alright, so that's save map. Just call it SIG. Save it, okay. So end the game. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to let you guys know if you are confused and you don't really want to watch the video again, I'm going to be having pretty much everything that I'm saying here down in the description, so you can kind of find it there yourself, or you just want to read it instead of hearing it from me. Alright, so what we're doing here, we're in here and we go to the game types, we go to territories, and we put on 3 plot territories. Alright, so we start up the game. Alright, so we're going to be deleting any safe kill areas, any of the death barrier things, those little red skulls, because you are going to be going into custom game, so if you have those up, you'll just die once you spawn. Now, I'm just going to make this a little bit easier for myself and just make one letter white and the other one like red or something like that. Red for this sort of effect is probably the best. So you just get your flag stand. That's just a regular flag stand that's there, and you don't have to do anything for that. So you just go and place it in there easily. You go and you make another flag stand, which is in objectives, flag stand. Then you do put it to box, put the width to 0.2, and top all the way, bottom all the way, length all the way. Alright, as you can see, there is a little gap in between it. That is so your Spartan can go into there and change it to the color that you want. So this is where you yourself have to go in and place the flag stand to where you need it to be. Obviously it's not going to look that great because it's that .2, or the shield isn't perfectly together, so it's going to be little digital. A way to help get rid of that, or make it so it isn't as digital when you go and do your sig, is you make a second one and you put in the exact same spot, and in the custom game it'll just double layer over. Alright, so let's just go and do that. Alright, so I'm going to run away. Alright, that's good enough. So you just bring it all the way up to here. You can have one above the other just to make it easier, because you're going to be having to edit them a little bit. You can use other things other than flag stands, but so far for Snipo and myself, we found that these just work best for us. So this next part is important. Alright, so I pretty much already explained that. For the white, you're going to want to just leave the width alone. Stretch out the shield as much as you need to, as seen here. You know, regular stuff. Colors, I already explained that. And I just realized something, it doesn't need to be 0.2. These can be 0.1, they'll still be fine, but I have it lined up at 0.2, so might as well just work with that. It doesn't really matter, I'll pretty much do the exact same thing. Alright, let's see here. Scroll down. Okay, so now you obviously have all of this set up. So just save the map and the game. Alright. So now you go all the way back down to territories, the game type, and click on territories. Go into the game again. Let it load. Let it load. Alright. So now what you're going to want to do is you are going to fly up to these flag stands, and you are going to be clicking X, making the spawn time 1. Then you go to advanced and put the game type label to tear_object, and then you go over to the second one, and alright, so that's pretty much what you do there for that one. Now with the second one, this is usually where everyone gets confused apparently. So we're going to go into a little bit of detail here. You're going to want to only have 5 active flag stands with that label, and go to each one, and under the advanced settings where you change the label, at the top it says spawn sequence. So go to that, see spawn sequence right here. For each one, it will have to be different, number ranging 1 to 5, so make sure that each has a different number. It will not need to go past 5, and does not have to, and you do not have to have 5 territories. So say if you have 3 like we do here, then you only need to do up to 3 for the spawn sequence. So I'll make that one 2, put that one to 3, and fly back over here and make that a 1. Now you're gonna have to do the exact same thing, make the spawn time 1, go down to game label, tear object, same thing, 1, tear object. Alright. Now this is all set up. So what you want to do is says maker spawning closer to your sig so you can see it. Basically saying, so when you go and get the color on, and you want to see how it looks, see if it looks good, see if it looks bad and whatnot, you're able to see it pretty much. Make sure you're close enough so it's obviously right, and try and be centered out with it so you're not looking up at it, because then it'll just look better. And make sure you're not close enough so when you go to take the actual screenshot, say if you're in free cam or something, it's not in the way, because you will be doing it in free cam. So we move that closer, you know, spawn point, and this one in case you die. Alright, so now is where you will be glad once you put those flag stands above the canvas, because you're going to want to place a grid or like a wall or something like that underneath it. We'll just do a grid. Try and make sure it's as far back as possible, and place it underneath the flag stands. And the main reason for this is because when you go into custom game and the game starts, those flags that are beyond those flag stands will fall down and land on your writing, and it has a possibility of it screwing up. So you got that. And then, well, obviously you need to be able to capture the flag territory things or whatever. So you're going to need to make a teleporter, and so you can get back, you make a two-way. Okay, so that's above the grid, obviously. Come over here, well, make another two-way. And obviously you can go through, come into the game, capture the hills. Alright. And then once you finish your sig, or everything that we've done here, okay, we have all that set up. Make sure you're going to special effects and spawning orange since you're going into custom game. Okay, so save the map and the game. I'll just wait for this to load. Alright, so now we go into custom games, and we will select the game type 3-plot territories, and we're already on the map, but just to make sure it doesn't screw up, we'll just click on that. Alright, so now we need to go to the settings underneath the 3-plot territories, and I'm completely blank on how to do this. Alright, let's just try. Alright, game options, right, Dewey. Go to 3-plot territories options, and you are going to want to do is make number of territories. If you have 5, then you want to have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, depending on how many you have. We have 3, so might as well put 3. Capture time, you can make it 1 second, so it goes super fast, 3 seconds, I'd probably have it on around 5 to 3, just in case, you know, you walk into one by accident, then that you want to be white, then, you know, it doesn't capture it away, so you just have it at 5 seconds. Alright, let's see here. You want to go back, and score to win, you want to go all the way forward or all the way back to unlimited, so when you're looking at the SIG, or, you know, trying different colors and that kind of stuff, you know, time doesn't run out on you, or not run out, but you don't get the win during it. So now you have to save the game type, save as new. Now you can name it whatever you want, so you can name it SIG, multi, or something like that. And what that'll do, that'll just make it easier for you when you come into the future and you gotta try that again. But obviously we made this specifically for it with the 3. You can put it up to the 5 just to make it that much easier. So now we go into the game. Okay, so it starts up. Now, you have these 4 colors here, But if you were to do, I can't remember what game type it is, but you can do a free-for-all on it where you can do any, whatever your Spartan color is, that's what is done. So we'll come over here, capture these. Alright, so we got those captured. So we got some red, best color that you can do on there probably. As you see, the white's kind of digital, but that's just because of the red is a little too close to it probably, so you might want to move the blocks out like, another 1 or 2, or if not, then double up the white part. So instead of having just the 1 there, you have say 2 or 3 on there, just to make sure you have that perfect white. But as you can see, you have the white H and a red I and then a black background. Now you can do this a different way. You can have say a red background with excuse me, an H or a white H and a black I, or something like that. So just for another example, let's just say you want a blue, but obviously I ended it because I don't have another person in there. But it can work for blue, it can work for orange, pretty much any single color that that you want. My throat hurts a little bit. Anyway, not really sure how to do the free-for-all part, but it'll probably be pretty easy to figure out. Say you just go to like game options. I'm not really positive on this. Yeah, I've never actually done like game settings and that kind of stuff. So people that will be doing this, hopefully you know how to make it so there's no teams, that kind of stuff, and then it'll just depend on what color your Spartan is. So hope you guys enjoy this tutorial, and if you guys didn't know this, then well, there you go, another effect. Alright, see you guys later.